Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how much money you are going to need to start selling on Amazon. I'm going to break down all the fees. I'm going to break down basically, everything that you're going to need to pay to get that first product up and launched on your Amazon store. Okay, and so this is going to be fully transparent, and I have a profitability calculator right here, which by the way, I have in another video of mine on YouTube here. You can freely download this. I made this myself. I just programmed it real quick in Excel. Yeah, so today I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how much money you're going to need to start selling on Amazon and become profitable, okay? And let's just get started over here. Okay, so I've got my Amazon profitability calculator here, and this is actually a product that I tried doing a long time ago when I first started, and I never ended up doing this product. It was like a charcoal for teeth whitening bag, 8 ounces, okay? And so these are real costs. So you can download the Amazon profitability calculator in the description of this video. I have it, freely available. Anybody can download it, and I would strongly recommend you do because you can just plug in the numbers here and you'll see exactly how much money you need, okay? So the first thing you're going to need to find your product, and you're going to need an invoice from your supplier. So how you're going to get that, you're just going to talk to your supplier, and I have other videos explaining how to talk to suppliers. That's all. I have a whole playlist for like Amazon, how to get to 6 figures on Amazon or 7 figures or whatever it is, but you guys can check those videos out. But anyway, regardless, so I'm just going to give you guys an example, okay? So how much do I need to start? All right, let's just start by saying that, okay? So your first order is going to be between either 250, 500, or 1,000 units, okay? And it all depends on how much available capital you have, so how much money you have right now to invest into Amazon, okay? As a rule of thumb, like ballpark figure, so approximately you're going to need between $1,000 and $2,000. That's just a very like approximate figure. Ballpark. It's what most other Amazon gurus and stuff they tell you you're going to need between $1,000 and $2,000. But I'm going to tell you guys honestly, it all depends on your product, and it all depends how much you're going to be selling for, how much it's going to cost you, obviously, and all the costs associated with it, the FBA fees, your profit margin. But anyway, yeah. So they recommend 250, 500, or 1,000 units. Okay. Instead, I would recommend 300 units, 600 units, and 1,000 units. 1,000 units is fine. Okay. So the difference between getting 300 and between getting basically one of these lower first orders and 1,000 units. If you're going to get 1,000 units, you're going to go all in, and you're going to make, let's say your product becomes profitable and it's selling a lot, you're going to make a lot of money in your first month. Okay. But if you only go for 250 and 500, you take less risk. Okay, because you don't know if it's going to sell or not. Well, obviously, basically, from your product research and stuff like that, you gauge the demand, you gauge how much it's going to sell. But basically, if you only order 250 or 500, you're only going to make, that times your profit. So let's say $10 profit per unit, you're going to make, 250 times 10, so $2,500 from that thing, right? So basically, it all depends on how much you order, okay? And I would recommend, if you're not too sure about how a product is going to do, first of all, you got to be sure in yourself, but if you're not too sure, I would recommend going with like a lower order. Okay, the problem with a 250 unit test order is that, if you like get it into Amazon and suddenly it starts selling like crazy, okay, you're going to run out of stock in like 10 days, and you're going to be out of stock for a long time because it's going to take a month, for the supplier to make your new batch, and then your new batch is probably going to be 1,000 units, right? Because you've proven the demand, it's going to sell. So your supplier is going to take a month. It's going to take another month to get into Amazon. You're going to not make any money for 3 weeks, okay? That's why I recommend finding a good product and just getting a 1,000 unit first order. Just go all in. Go all in into that product, and that's how you're going to get the results that you want. So like I said, and the reason why I recommend doing 300, 600, and 1,000 units is because if you do 250, 500, if you do only 250 or 500, you're not accounting for the number of units you're going to have to give away to rank your product. And I talk about giveaways in another video, how to launch your product, how to get it to like the first page for your keywords. So you're going to need you're going to need those extra units. They're going to allow you to those are like, let's say an extra 50 units. That's going to be enough for your giveaway. That way, you're going to have 250 that you're actually going to make money on, okay? And same thing with like 600. Just get a little bit more, because most people are getting 250 or 500, but they're not realizing that, you're going to have to give away some units for your giveaway, obviously, to rank your product, right? And I'm talking about like Facebook giveaways, reviews, and stuff like that, to get that product on your first page for your keywords. So that's why I recommend 300 or 600, okay? But if you're like very sure that your product is going to make you a lot of money, and you want to just start making money from your first month, and you don't want to go out of stock, get 1,000 units, okay? Right now, I don't even do 250 or 500 or 300 or 600 unit test orders anymore. I just do 1,000 units because obviously, I have the capital to do it. But that way, I have enough. Let's say it's selling a lot. I have enough for that month that I can just reorder, and then I won't go out of stock, or I'll only be out of stock for like a couple days, not for like 3 weeks, right? Because that's going to seriously hurt your sales rank on Amazon, so it's not very good. But anyway, let's get down to the costs, okay? So I looked at the competitors, okay, and they were selling at like $20. So I was going to come in at $17.99. My supplier wanted $281 per unit USD, okay? So I plugged in $281 right here, okay? And I decided I was going to do a first order of 250 units. And like I said, that's risky because, well, first of all, let's make it 300. Because like I said, you're going to need those extra units for the giveaway. And back then, I didn't know that. You know, I completely forgot about that. But yeah, so like I said, it's going to be risky because if this charcoal bag starts selling a lot, then I'm going to be out of stock for a long time, right? Because if it starts selling like, let's say, I don't know, maybe like 20 or 30 a day, I'm going to have to reorder like 800 or 1,000 units really quick, and I'm going to be out of stock for a while. But let's just say, you know, I don't have that much money, so I'm going to do 300 units, okay? So the fulfillment fee is $2.99. How I found that was using the Amazon FBA calculator right here. I think I have, I talk about it in my supplier video. I'm not sure, but you can just get it on the Chrome store, Chrome App Store. Just download Amazon FBA calculator, and you can just open it on any product page. That's going to tell you the fulfillment fee. So in this case, $2.99. Referral fee is always 15%, so you have to pay that on top of the fulfillment fee. It's always 15% of your of how much people are buying your product for. So in this case, it's basically $269, $270, and storage fee 0. Okay, because that doesn't kick in until you're not selling for like 30 days. I think that's when it starts kicking in. That's when you have to start paying storage fees. $281 per unit is how much my supplier wants. Okay, so I have it in here. So that's $843. Okay, but on top of that, let's say my supplier wants, let's just say they want like an extra 30 cents per unit for a logo. Okay, so we're gonna do 0.30. There you go. And so I think the math here is screwed up, but 0.3 times, or we're just going to do actually C11. Okay, so let's just say the supplier wants 30 cents an extra for the logo per unit, so that's an extra $252.90, okay? And for the shipping, it's usually never this cheap, but they want $254, okay? So that's 0.85 per unit, okay? And on top of that, if you pay with PayPal, which I strongly recommend you do not, they always pressure you to pay using Alibaba, Trade Assurance. Don't do that. You know, you're going to send the money over to China, you're never going to see it again, okay, in case anything goes wrong. So just be very careful. I recommend using PayPal, and the PayPal fee is always 4%. They try to take 5%. A lot of them try to take 5%. It's actually 4%, okay? So make sure you tell them, hey, the PayPal fee is 4%, okay? Yeah, what I would do is I would just do 4% of this total cost right here. So just, do it on your calculator here. So you're going to do 1350.42 times 0.04, so 5401. There we go. So that's 18 cents per unit, okay? And now you can see that your actual unit cost is $4.14, okay? This Excel sheet right here calculates it for you. It's actually $4.14, okay? And so basically your first total cost, your first investment for this product, 300 units of this charcoal bag, 8 ounces, is going to be $1,400 USD, okay? And if you want, let's say 1,000, no problem. You put in 1,000 right here. It's going to be $4,000 basically. 39.61. Obviously, it's a little bit screwed up because you have to recalculate the PayPal fee because it's going to be different. So it will be like I don't know, like 100 or something like that. But you can just recalculate that. But it'll be basically $4,000, $4,140. So yeah, and so right here, this sheet will also show you your gross revenue, which means how much total you're going to make in revenue, and then it's going to show you your profit from this investment right here. So in this case, profit per unit is $8.16, which is not ideal. I just made these numbers up. It's usually going to be more than that. But right here, that's your return on investment, not your margin. I should change that. But yeah, to find your margin, by the way, Amazon FBA revenue calculator. There you go. I'll show you guys really quick how to find your margin because it's very, very important. That way you know how profitable your product is going to be. Anything that is below 50%, usually profit margins are like 45 to 50%. Okay, so let's say this is your product right here, this charcoal odor eliminator. Let's just say, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna put in $17.99, that's how much you're gonna sell it for, like we said in our profitability calculator. And the cost of product, you're gonna put in $4.14, okay? So the margin won't be too high if these are the numbers, obviously. Yeah, 48.53%, that's like an average margin, okay? And anything above 50% is amazing. Anything above 60% is phenomenal, and you rarely see that unless you do like premium branding. But yeah, so that's basically it, okay? And that's how much it's going to cost you. And the profit you're going to make on 300 units is this much. And then right here, down here, I have estimated monthly sales. Let's say, you kind of estimate that, based on your competitors, they're selling about, 900, 1,200 a month. Let's just say 1,000 or 800. Try to be conservative. So try to go on the low end with this. That way you're going to get a realistic, kind of figure here. So let's just say 800. You're estimating to sell 800 units per month. So that's a net monthly profit of $6,500 a month, okay? And these are just numbers I completely made up, guys. This is gonna be 20 grand, 30 grand a month, depending all on your product and the demand and how good you brand it. So yeah, that's basically all of the costs broken down. So like I said right here, $1,400. That's a very average first investment, I would say, if you're gonna go with a low test order, okay? And usually unit costs would be like lower because I try to get people to invest maybe like at a $2 unit cost or a $3 unit cost, because $4 is kind of a lot. But yeah, these are all just made up numbers, like I said, okay? And if you're gonna go for a 1,000 unit order, it's much better because, you're not gonna have to, basically, you're not gonna have to like go out of stock and, wait for your supplier to actually come up with 1,000 units and, basically be out of stock for 3 weeks, right? But the problem with that is it requires a lot of money to start. Usually if you're gonna go for 1,000 units, it'll be between 2,500 and I'd say even 45. That's kind of too much. I'd say 2,500 and 4,000, like in this case. So dollars, right? So yeah, but 1,000 units, you're gonna make money from your very first order. Like obviously, you're gonna make money from your very first order with the lower test units as well, but it won't be that much, and you're gonna be out of stock. Okay, so depending on your budget and how much money you're willing to invest, I would recommend, if you find a good product and if you're actually going to commit to it and put all your time and effort into it, just do the 1,000 units if you have the money, and that way you won't go out of stock and everything will be good. This will also actually tell you your break-even price. So in this case, to break even, so let's say me making no money from this product, I'm gonna have to sell it at $9.11, and that includes the fulfillment fee and the referral fee. Because everything in this sheet is calculated, okay? So yeah, that's basically it. These are all the fees, and this is exactly how much money you're gonna need to start selling on Amazon. And sometimes I don't understand when people say, when the other Amazon gurus say like you get away with $600 investment, like how much? What are you going to do? A 100 unit test order? What if you sell 30 a day? You're going to run out in 3 days. It doesn't make any sense to me. I think people are just trying to get people to buy their course. And let me just tell you guys, Amazon is a cash intensive business, right? It's not hard, but it requires that startup capital because you're using your money to make money. You're not selling your time to make money. Obviously, when you're selling your time to make money, you don't have to make any upfront capital investments. But with Amazon, you're using your money to make you profit, okay? And whenever you're using your money to make you profit, you're gonna have to make that initial investment. You're gonna have to come up with that money. How did I do it? I had to clean windows. I had a window cleaning company a while back, and I came up with, I think it was like $1,500 for my first product, and it paid off very handsomely. It was incredible, and it launched my Amazon business for me. And now I'm here with you guys, teaching you guys how to make passive income, how to grow your Amazon FBA business, e-commerce, soon to be affiliate marketing, Shopify, and all that stuff. Anyway, hope this video helped you guys out, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this video. Like the video. I'll see you guys soon. Follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. Peace.